Hey girls, it's Monday and you're watching Project Life Size. So as you can tell, I just got out of the shower. I've actually been on the road all day. I went out of town to Boyne City, Michigan, where no one will know where that is, and I was gone for a week. And you ever go on trips where you feel like it was supposed to be really relaxing and it just ended up being a complete waste of time? I just went up there feeling like, oh, I'm gonna get stuff done, and then absolutely nothing got done. So fail, fail, fail. Because as many of you know, in like a week and a half, Shannon's getting married. And I'm going to be in Arizona next Tuesday. And I have a lot to record and a lot to film and a lot to do in life before I leave. I was really stressed out because, my best friend was supposed to have a baby yesterday. And I don't know if it happened. I'm assuming it didn't because I didn't get any random text message in the middle of the night with a picture of a child. So I'm going to assume that the baby is going to be late. But it's going to be Scorpio, so I think I'm also in a grumpy mood because my back hurts really bad. I was in a car all day and sitting in a very awkward position because Margot likes to sit as close to the window as possible. And my back kind of hurts, and it makes me grumpy because then I start to remember what it was like when I couldn't walk for 2 weeks, and I get annoyed, and then I get depressed, and I get frustrated because I'm like, if something happens before this wedding or before anything that's planned for the next 2 months, I'm gonna absolutely die. It's got in this weird mode of I don't really want to do anything because I think there's a small part of me that is scared that something will happen again, and if things are happening and there are plans and good things are going on, then I'll miss them and it'll just be really heartbreaking. So I think part of me is just like, let's make sure nothing's going on at all in your life. So if something happens by chance, it's not like you're missing anything, which is kind of a fail, and I need to fix that. And my head wants to be more motivated and wants me to like sit down and be organized and be on top of things, but my body is like, let's just sleep for the entire winter. I also finished White Oleander, which was really, really good, and I think one of those books I'm going to want to go back to in the future and read very slowly because I felt like the first time reading it, I wanted to figure out what was going to happen and I wanted to get through it, and there was some really, really beautiful just language, like the wording was just so gorgeous, and I kind of just want to go through it again and study it a little bit more. I don't want this day to be completely depressing, so I'm going to talk about things that make me happy. Number one thing that makes me happy right now is the fact that my skin is really, really bad. I mean, bad for me. You can't really see it. This camera makes me look glowy and like my skin's perfect, and it's not because I'm totally broken out right now. Thing number one that makes me happy, deception. Music. There are 2 songs that I've been listening to obsessively. I think there are 3 songs that I've been listening to obsessively. Number 1 is Kylie Minogue, Get Out of My Way. Oh my god, I love it. In My Bones by Tegan and Sarah. Oh, so angsty and amazing, and I love it. And Parachute, which you could either listen to the Cheryl Cole version or you could listen to the Ingrid Michaelson version, because I'm pretty sure Ingrid Michaelson co-wrote it or wrote it or did something. Ingrid Michaelson's version, way better. Way, way better. And also something that I just saw on Facebook, which is just the best thing that I've ever read on Facebook. I'm happy to know Mike Felzone because otherwise I wouldn't have seen this. And I'm going to link you over in the sidebar. You should go read the amazingness that happened on his Facebook wall because I died a little bit inside. I hope you enjoyed things that I enjoyed, and I hope to make today suck less because it's cold in the world and I live in Michigan. I live in a state shaped like a fucking mitten, and I'm tired.